Hi guys! So I've been doing a lot of videos lately that are kind of getting ready style videos where I put on my makeup for the day and then I speed it up and add some kicky music and that becomes my kind of video for the day. It's a super easy video to film because I have to get ready for my day anyway and I don't have to worry about background noise and kids screaming and my washing machine going. So I do that a lot, but recently it's been requested that I do a similar style video, but that I kind of talk through it, and I've done this kind before, so I thought I would give that a try today. So disclaimer, if you hear noise in the background, I apologize, that's what you get with this kind of video. I have a family, so, you know, if you hear screaming or playing or whatever in the background, that's what that is. So I'm just going ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with this Equate Naturally Beaming Daily Moisturizer. I always moisturize every single day before I put on my makeup. I really like this moisturizer. I feel like it does a really nice job. Like I said, I have very dry skin, so it really needs a lot of moisture, and this one does that without feeling super greasy or anything. So there's that. So I'm just going to give that a second to kind of soak in. And while I do that, I'll talk about the primer that I'm going to use today. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. This is the one in Tone Correcting Green. Now, I don't really feel like the green does a whole lot in the way of tone correcting. It just kind of works the same as the clear one, in my opinion. But I really like the clear one, so it's not such a big deal for me. So I just usually use a pump, and that pretty much does my whole face. So yeah. I just like to dot it. Just rubbing this primer in. And it just really makes a nice, sleek, smooth base for my foundation. Kind of helps keep my foundation from settling into any fine lines that I have. I tend to have really crinkly kind of under eye area, so it's important there. The foundation that I'm going to use today is my favorite foundation of all time. I always come back to this no matter what I've been trying or using. This is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation, and this is in the color True Ivory. I've used Ivory in the past. They're both pretty good for my skin tone. This is just the one that I happened to buy this time. I accidentally bought this one actually, but luckily it works well for my skin. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And to apply it, I am just going to use my fingers today. This is a pretty easy foundation to work with. I don't find that it sets super quickly, so I can just go ahead and dot it all over and then work it into my skin using my hands. What is this? Concealer. I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Treatment Concealer in Fair, and I'm just going to use this as my under eye concealer today, like I have been doing pretty much in every video that you guys have seen me apply makeup in. I really like this a lot. I find it very thin, so it's super easy to apply and blend, and you don't really have to worry too much about overdoing it. And it's just a shade lighter than my skin, so I find that it works really well to kind of lighten that area up a little bit if I have dark circles or whatever. And I'm just patting this with my ring finger. For spot concealing, I'm just going to use a little bit of this e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer. It's oil-free and it's in the shade Sand. And I'm just going to put that on that sunspot. And again, blend with my finger. And just on a couple of little spots here that I'm not crazy about showing. And around my nose. Before I do anything else, I'm going to apply a little bit of lip balm. This is an EOS lip balm. You guys know that I love these. This is the pink one. I think it's like Strawberry Sorbet. This is just an e.l.f. Eyelid Primer from the $1 line, and I'm just applying this below my eyes and on my eyelids. I love this primer. I feel like it does an amazing job, especially for the price. And it just really helps my eyeshadow last all day and keep it from creasing, although I don't honestly have a lot of problems with eyeshadow creasing anyway because I have dry skin. I don't have oily lids, so there's that. If you have super oily lids, it might not work for you, but I have never had a problem with it. I think it's one of the best primers that I have ever tried, especially for the $1 price tag. For my eyeshadow today, I thought I would try out the eyeshadow that I got in my Ipsy glam bag this month, and it's the Two Cosmetics Duo Eyeshadow in Heartache. And it's just these pink shades. I'm going to use the lighter shade on the inner corner of my eye, and then the darker shade kind of on the outer half, and see how that works out. It's my first time using these, so I don't know how well they're going to work, but I thought I'd give them a shot. So, just using my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, I'm going to apply that lighter color in the inner half of my eye. Hopefully this isn't one of those pinks that makes me look like I've got pink eye. Sometimes when I put on pink eyeshadow, I look a little sick. This doesn't, it seems like it's going to be a nice color though. Oh, I like that color a lot. It's very pretty, I think. And then I'm going to use that same brush and just kind of flip it over a little bit and use this darker pink on the outer half of my eye. Whew. It's very, very pigmented. I'm surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised. I just am. And I don't know how crazy I am about the color on my eyes, but you know, at least it's pigmented and easy to work with, not a lot of fallout or anything. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush. This is a Sigma Tapered Blending E40, and just kind of blend out the edges a little bit. There's no product on this blending brush, by the way. Just using it to blend. I didn't bring a darker shadow for contouring, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this Healthy Glow bronzing powder that I'm going to use on my face later as kind of a sort of crease color. I don't know if this is safe for use on eyes, so I don't recommend this, but I'm going to do it, so hopefully it works out okay. Oh, it's pretty. I like it. I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit. It's got some shimmer in it, so it's not matte, but I think it looks nice. And that's that same blending brush, by the way, which sheds a lot. It's not my favorite blending brush. My favorite blending brush is the one that I'm going to use to blend that shade out. This is the Soho crease brush I got in my glam bag a couple of months ago, and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon little single eyeshadow in Creme Brulee, or Brulee, and I'm just going to use my finger and apply this shade to my brow bone. Almost done with this eye look, you guys. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cream Eyeliner, which mine actually is drying out a little bit. I kind of left the cap open. Oops. But I'm just going to use a eyeliner brush. This is the EO5 from Sigma, and line really close to my lash line with this. No fancy wing or anything. I was recently requested to do a whole video on how I apply cream eyeliner, and I will definitely do that sometime. I'm not a professional by any means, but you asked for it, so why not? This is really hard to work with right now because it's so dried out. I'm going to have to try to remedy that in the future. But I love the cream eyeliner from e.l.f. I think it's a great value for $3. So that's not perfect, but you know, I always say that eyeliner is meant to be sisters, not twins. They don't have to be exact. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara in Jet Black. And I didn't bring an eyelash curler, so I'm not going to curl my lashes. I really should get better about prepping for these videos. I like this mascara. It's just a little sample I got. It's not my favorite mascara in the world, but it's not my least favorite either. I feel like it does a decent job of lengthening. It's starting to dry out a little bit, so unfortunately I'll have to be tossing it soon. And my battery thing is flashing, so I really hope I get through this video before my camera dies. So that is the finished eye look. I'm just going to brush through my brows really quickly with a spoolie. This is just an e.l.f. $1, what is this called? The Professional Eyelash and Brow Wand. And that's probably all I'm going to do for my brows today. I'll throw some clear mascara through them. I'm not really going to fill them in because I don't really feel like it. I'm really lazy about my brows. I was thinking about doing the, what is it, the Beauty Things I Suck At tag, but really the only thing that would be in there is eyebrows because I think I do everything else fairly well. Not professional, again, by any means, but I hate doing my eyebrows. I hate it. I hate it. I love the way they look when they're done, but I hate doing it, so most of the time I skip it. For blush, I'm going to use the Sweet Cheeks Be a Bombshell blush that I got in my My Glam Ipsy bag this month, and I'm going to apply that with a duo fiber brush from Sigma, the F50. This seems like it's very, very pigmented, so hopefully I don't look like a clown. It's my first time applying this, so wish me luck. Very pigmented, but oh wow, is that pretty. All it takes is one little swipe in the product. I like this a lot. I don't know how well it works with the pink shadow, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit using this e.l.f. Kabuki brush. And I'm going to use that e.l.f. Kabuki brush to apply my bronzer, which is, again, the e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzing Powder in Warm Tan. I'm just going to do a little dot of this and just apply this kind of all over as an all-over bronzing color. It's a very pigmented bronzer. A little bit shimmery. So that's the face done. And lastly, for my lips, I'm just going to be using this Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in Pink Freeze. Right over top of that lip balm I applied earlier. I like this lipstick a lot. I got this on clearance. Target. And it's just really shiny. I don't even feel like you need a lip gloss with this. The last step, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this Rimmel London Scandal Waterproof Kohl Kajal Eyeliner in Nude to my waterline. I feel like this is really going to open up my eyes. I love this. I haven't talked to you guys a lot about this, but I love it. I feel like it's just nice. Better, in my opinion, than a white eyeliner for when I really want to open up my eyes and look awake. And it glides on so smooth. See what a difference that makes? So that is it. Oops, sorry, that's my phone. That is my finished look today. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I'll get better about being quicker, but that's my finished look for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.